What's up, guys? MGN Movie Gamer News here. Today, I'm doing an unboxing video on 4 Amiibo figures, and 3 of them are on Street Fighter, and 1 will be on the new Donkey Kong Bananza Amiibo figure. Up here, we have Luke. He is the current main character of Street Fighter 6, but to me, it'll always be Ryu. Now, with Luke, basically, he is the student of Guile, and from his story in Street Fighter 5, he lost his father to a bomb, and he just dedicated himself to training and getting stronger no matter what. Smells like plastic, and wow, they are big amiibos, very big amiibos. So this is Luke. He, like I said, he's the final character in Street Fighter 5 as the DLC, and I guess it was just a way to promote Street Fighter 6. So doing that, smart decision, and yeah, of course, it says the UK. UKCA. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that about the new Amiibos. I'm missing the Zelda ones. I plan to get them eventually, but yeah. So that's Luke. Crazy character. He's a good character. He's easy to use in the games, and yeah. And then here we got Jamie. Jamie is he's another new character in Street Fighter 6, and his fighting style is just like Yun and Yang, who first appeared in Street Fighter 3 and then ended up having an appearance in Street Fighter 4, and that was their last appearance that we ever saw Yun and Yang in for Street Fighter. However, let me see, so be careful with this one. Alright. Doesn't like plastic. Okay, you can move his hair a little. I mean, I wouldn't recommend moving his hair, but for Street Fighter 6, yes, this is Jamie. He's another newcomer in the game, and as I said, his fighting style is like Yin and Yang. He drinks, I think he drinks alcohol in the game to help him, like, or I don't know if it's alcohol, but he drinks something to like give him a boost in his fighting moves, and it's pretty cool. But for the figure, it looks nice. I'm not gonna lie, the design's interesting, and then but yeah, they're very big amiibos. I will say they are very big amiibos. I mean, compared to the Detective Pikachu one, of course. But then here we got Kimberly. She's another newcomer in Street Fighter 6. She is the student of Guy, who appeared in Final Fight, and of course Street Fighter Alpha. Street Fighter, I don't know, he wasn't in 3, so he was in Street Fighter 4 as well. He did not come back in 5. I was very surprised by that. Hopefully he comes back in Street Fighter 6, but we'll see, because they did announce Sagat's coming next, so that's going to be nice. Here is Kimberly. Okay, I hope I'm getting this figure right. Alright. Here is Kimberly. And as I said, yeah, her master is Guy, and he's from Final Fight. He also came in Street Fighter Alpha to then going Street Fighter 4. Him and Cody are like known to be the best duo in those games, and yeah, no, for her to be the student of Guy, I think is interesting. But yeah, those are the 2 newcomers, and Luke being one of them for Street Fighter 6. All these amiibos are only used for the Nintendo Switch 2 version of Street Fighter 6. They will not be compatible with the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox or the PC versions, because amiibo is exclusively with Nintendo. And then here we got the Donkey Kong Bananza amiibo. This one, I'm surprised they even announced they were making an amiibo for Donkey Kong. I thought they weren't, but since they did, I'm happy that they did that. And here we go. Give me a sec. Okay. Smells like plastic still. Not bad. It also says the UKCA thing. Okay, so that's new on these amiibos. Here's Donkey Kong and Pauline. They are the newest duo in the Donkey Kong Bananza game. I know people are upset that they didn't choose Diddy Kong, even though playing the game, he is in the game. But that's like later on in the game. Dixie Kong's there too. Cranky Kong's in it. What surprised me is that they actually mentioned not Pauline. She's right there. They mentioned Candy Kong, and I was like, okay. And we haven't heard that name since like, I don't know, Super Nintendo days. but or DK64. But yes, this is how Donkey Kong looks in this new design. He has, of course, he's standing on stones. Yeah, on a new base. It looks really cool though. I'm not gonna lie. And little Pauline there. I love Nintendo so much. These things are so cool to collect. And yeah, no. So that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.